Hi, and welcome to Geronimo Radio. This is your host, Zach B. Today with me in studio, I have Ryan McGee and Luke Harrinan from Spacer. How y'all doing today, guys?
Hi, we're doing great. Yep.
You sure? Just great?
Just great.
Just great.
Not any better than that.
Yeah, you don't want to go any better than that. Just coast.
Not on a Sunday.
No.
Sundays
of course
for
not.
Sundays for rest.
Have room to grow for the rest of the week.
All right, well, they're actually here today because they've got a couple of new songs they'd like to show y'all, and I happily will oblige as they are pretty different kind of music. What would you say y'all are? I know you've got a lot of blues influences, but...
What was our genre, Ryan? You remember?
I just want to stick with rock and roll.
Rock and roll? Ryan thinks rock and roll. I think, indie math punk is pretty...
Indie math punk?
Math punk.
How do you mean?
Because we have a lot of rock influences, a lot of indie rock, but one of the songs that was playing earlier is Dio's Trio, High on Bikes, and that's got this, kind of math rock rhythmic pattern, sort of start-stop, and very energetic, and we like to incorporate that kind of stuff into our music, so. Okay.
How long have y'all been a band?
I think since October of last year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Coming up on our one year anniversary. I mean, we didn't play anything for like 6 months. We just stayed home and practiced.
That's good.
Before we ever started playing shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we had played together for a long time before that.
Yeah, we'd been together for a while in a couple of different bands.
Yeah, at least 5 years.
Yeah.
And where was that at? Is that y'all just purely Houston based?
Yeah. We started back when Ryan was at U of H. I was at U of H. Graduated. Go Cougs.
Whoop, whoop.
And Ryan and I met, and we met in the Honors College. Actually, I think Ryan approached me because we had some mutual friends.
Yeah.
And
I remember what it was. Cause we had the same history class, and we became friends on Facebook because we were in like study groups and stuff. And then I saw that he had posted a video that he had done. But it had like the music from Pixies. It was like "Where Is My Mind," I think. And I was a big Pixies fan, and so and I found out that you like playing guitar, and so I approached you about doing playing for the Honors College Coffee House.
Yep.
Yeah, and so we got a group together to play for that, and.
Yeah, we played. In fact, the first time we played, it was just Ryan and I, and we played that song "Mama's Boy" by Chromeo.
Yeah, it was you, me, and Loy. And I was actually playing keyboard.
And Lloyd was singing?
Yeah, Lloyd was singing. And
we did it. I remember we did it, and then we'd only practiced the one song.
Yeah.
And everyone was just so impressed. We got this huge standing ovation. They wanted us to play another thing. We didn't have anything else to play. And we ended up we bashed out some horrible rendition of Basket Case by Green Day.
Yeah, cuz I had programmed the drum machine to play the part for a Chromeo song cuz it's like an electronic song. And then I was for Basket Case, I was trying to play it manually, and it was terrible.
And I forgot how the ending went exactly, and I just was playing some random guitar chords and stuff. But people still liked it. They liked it a lot. So at that point, we said, "Hey, let's start a band." And then that's when we started with Loy, and we started I Know You.
Yeah,
we were in that band.
Okay. I know you were supposed to have a show in about a week at Avant Garden.
Yeah, we were all excited. We were gonna announce on the show that we actually got booked to play Avant Garden on the 10th of October. But unfortunately, in practice on Thursday, I had a tendonitis flare up in my arms, and the last time that happened, I couldn't play guitar for about 2 weeks, so we had to cancel the show.
Oh man.
And so that kind of sucks. So actually, now we're going to announce the band's going on hiatus until I can fix my arms.
It sucks because it was supposed to be our first show in Houston. Cause until now, we've only played in Galveston and Clear Lake.
We've been working our way up.
Oh, okay.
But it's cool. We played a couple times down at Riptide Surf Bar in Galveston. That was a great place. Mm-hmm. We played a punk show at a house in Clear Lake with some bands like Gouange was there, and who else was there?
What was that punk band? Clear something.
Clear Cut?
No, not Clear. I can't remember.
We can't remember off the top of our head, but man, it was a great show and we had a good time. So, just like I said, just slowly inching our way up the ladder.
Mm-hmm. So, on hiatus, are y'all looking at potentially recording a little bit since you can't tough it out for like a whole show? It'll just kill your arm, but...
Yeah, I mean, definitely the priority, like, it's my problem, so the priority that I have is waiting for him to rest. That's why I stopped playing and canceled the show, because the way tendonitis works is that if you get it and you try to play anyway, you can potentially like mess stuff up to where you'll never play guitar again. And so for me, it's not an acceptable life of not playing guitar. So once that's taken care of, I mean, likely we'll record things every now and then. I mean, Brian and I both have a lot of stuff we do on the side. Like, we both write lots of music, and not all of it fits into Spacer. So I'm sure that there will be plenty of stuff to do and talk about until we get Spacer back up and running again.
Okay. So Ryan, how did you get started? What all instruments do you play, man?
Actually, I play a lot of instruments. I have played a lot of instruments. Like I started out playing when I was like a really little kid. I started playing recorder, and then I took piano lessons for several years, and then in middle school I started playing trombone in the band, and I did that all through middle school and high school, and I guess middle school, high school, I also started playing bass, which is my main instrument now, and yeah, I started playing in like the church band, and yeah, I think bass is probably what I like the most, and then yeah, I guess I started playing electric guitar too a little bit, but yeah, bass is my main instrument.
And keyboard. You play keyboard too.
Yeah, a little bit. Not really.
Regular old Geddy Lee over here, huh?
Nah, man.
All right. Well, do y'all have any other announcements?
We love our fans. We'd like to tell them that they're awesome.
Well, of course.
No, I mean we started this, like I said, back in October of last year, and we've had we've had a lot of our friends that have really supported us and showed up to the shows, and so I just wanted to say thank you to all of them, because that keeps us going is the love from the fans, and of course our families and stuff are very supportive.
Okay.
So.
Well, since y'all are here, do y'all have any shout-outs you'd like to make to any listeners?
I don't know.
You know anyone you want to shout out to?
I know you do. You go first.
I'd like to shout out to Justin Gillenwater. He's like our number 2 fan, our number 1 fan being my grandmother. But Justin's been there at like pretty much every show that we've played. Like I think
he's been to every show.
Yeah, he showed up to every show, and
he shot videos for our last show.
Yeah, so he shot videos the last show. So he's been really awesome. Definitely want to thank him, and also Natalia Porosnikova. She's a friend of mine. She showed up to our first couple of shows, and brought some people. Kind of spread the word around. And also my friend Andrew Zaborowski. I hope he's listening. One of our songs actually we're going to play is written about him. I wrote that for him. And of course my mom. My mom's listening. I love you, Mom. I don't know if Ryan has any shout outs he wants to.
Nah.
Ryan's too cool for that.
Shout out to my ex-girlfriend Kate Maddox.
All right. Well, why don't y'all tell us about the songs you got coming up?
Okay, so we brought we were gonna play originally just play a bunch of stuff live, but I had the thing with my arm, so I can't really play, and being 2 people, losing your ability to play one instrument is kind of detrimental. So we have 4 songs that we brought, 2 instrumental songs, 2 songs with words, and they kind of progress. The first one that we're going to play for you is E-Rock, which is one of the first songs we actually wrote and recorded back... When did we record that, Ryan? Do you remember?
I don't know. It was several years. It was before Spacer. That was back with Harry.
Yeah. It was. We had a band after our last band before this band. There was like an instrumental band, and that was a carryover from that. So that's like blast from the past there. And then after that, we're gonna play Irene, which is a more recent song that we wrote that has words. It's me singing on there. We recorded that, I think, earlier this year, maybe April, March, somewhere in there. And then after that is Freedom, which goes back a little bit. That was an instrumental song. That's a song that I wrote on the day that I graduated back in May of 2011 because I was so happy to be free and be a free man. And then the last song is Coming To, which I wrote for my friend Andrew, and that's our most recent thing that we recorded.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming into the show. And for those of you who didn't catch the beginning of the interview, this was Spacer. You can find them at facebook.com/SpacerTheBand, correct?
Yeah, Spacer the Band.
All right.
And you also find us on Twitter, and we have a Google Plus page. Pretty much if you Google Spacer the Band, you'll find all of our stuff.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you all very much again for coming on.
Thank you, Zach.
All right. Well, I hope that y'all enjoy these songs coming up. Without further ado, this is Spacer.